is a timeless message for the collective. Take what you need and leave the rest. Spirit, give me a message for the collective, please. What do they need to know today? This is Sunday. Whenever you see it, I hope this message resonates with you, collective. Starting with the Lovers. Wow. Lovers. Bottom of the deck, I have the Five of coin. It's like as if maybe you feel like you've been left out in the cold by your lover. And we have, and stabbed in the back, the Five of Swords, okay? You felt abandoned, like this person who you were with stabbed you in the back, collective, okay? What's going on with this connection for the collective, please, Spirit? Okay, the King of Wands, the Five of Swords. He hurt you, or she hurt you, you know? And we have the Ten of Pentacles here. Over our energy, they had a secret, all right? This person had a secret. Okay, we have the Wheel card, the Six of Coin, the King of Cup, the Five of Wands, and the bottom of the deck again is the Hierophant. And I have the Two of Cups. This person was married, okay? If you were in a connection with this relationship, with this person, they probably, you got in, maybe they were separated for whatever, because I do have the Justice card here too, okay? Maybe this person went back to someone, they were married, maybe they were in a relationship and they were just separated, a legal separation, or it could have been a divorce. But this person, they cared about you, but they were in love with someone else. They left you to go be back with their child's mother. You know, because look, the bottom of the deck again, okay? I have the Page of Pentacles. So this person had a shared a child with someone, and that's where they are. That's what they went back to do. Because I'm hearing the song by Johnny Taylor, "It's Cheaper to Keep Her." Okay, so they probably got back with this person to stop the child support, or to stop the divorce proceedings, so they wouldn't have to pay alimony or palimony. Take it how you want to take it, you know. So this person, they were still tied. Okay, to this person they were with before they hooked up with you, okay, and they left you hurting. They broke your heart. They stabbed you in the back. They ghosted you. They took the coward's way out, you know. This person, collective, they probably kind of like did it slowly, you know, started ignoring your phone messages or text messages, stopped hanging out with you, and you saw that this became a pattern for this person, because this person was building the way back up to be with that other person by ending things with you slowly but surely, kind of stuff, okay? We got the High Priestess, the Three of Pentacles, and the Devil card. You should have been able to see it coming, but you didn't, because you tried your best to save it, okay? You probably tried so hard to save this connection, but it really, really wouldn't have done you any good. You figured now I should listen to my intuition. Something was telling me that this person was no good for me or whatever. And that's what you're thinking about. That's what you're resting on. Like, man, I should have ended this a long time ago when I saw this coming. How come I didn't listen to my intuition? You know, like hindsight is 20/20, and you didn't see this coming, but you saw it coming. You know, but y'all was in a good connection at some point. But this person said, well, you know what? I gotta go. You know, they made you feel sad. They ghosted you and they stabbed you in the back. It was like, I can't take any more of this, because this person with this Ten of though they had feelings for you, you know, their connection was elsewhere. So they were going back to the person that they were in love with, you know, to the person that originally made them happy. Okay, they just moved on with their lives and went back to who they thought was their soulmate, or whatever, was the one that they were destined to be with. It was like they communicated with their ex, and I want to work this out. I want to raise our children together. Come on home, baby. Let's do this together. And that's what they did. They went back to work it out. You know, and you got hurt. It's like you got caught in the crossfire of this connection, you know. You got caught in the crossfire. I'm going to add a few more. I have some personal cards that I added to this deck here that I want to read. Personal messages. What does your ex want to say to you, collective? About why they left you? What do they want to say to you? What does your ex want to say to you, collective? Okay. You can feel safe with me. I will never do anything to hurt you. This is real. We are real. Our love is real. Please know and understand that we are meant to be together. We are the one for you. Are the one for me. I love you very much. They had you believing, collective. They had you believing and thinking that you were the one for them. Okay, but you weren't. You know, they went back. It's like they were trying to figure out a way to fit into your life, how they could fit into your life to make themselves more comfortable when it all boiled down. The move that they wanted, it wasn't with you. It's like they changed their mind. They told you stuff that they thought that you may have wanted to hear. Okay, but and behind their back, they were saying, I got to go back to what made me happy. So they caused a tower moment in your life here. They caused a tower moment for you, and it hurt. It was so unexpected, but it happened gradually. Why did this person do this to me? You have the tower moment. We have the Queen of Cups. Why did he do this? Why did she do this to me? I'm your future life partner. I have so much love to give you. Please accept me into your life when I come. I will be the one you meet and feel. When our eyes meet, you will know in your heart, I am the one. I am going to marry you. So this is somebody coming in your future is telling you that this past person, let them go, because you got something. You're focusing on this tower moment, but there's no need for you to focus on this tower moment because love is still in the air for you, collective. Love is still there. It's coming for you. Because you're hurting now, and this is why you're focusing on the tower, because you're in so much pain. And I get it. I totally understand. You know, out of the darkness comes the light. Out of heartache and pain comes a serious connection relationship. This person is already telling you through the ethers, I am your future life partner. I have so much love to give you. Please accept me into your life when I come. I will be the one you meet and feel when our eyes meet. You will know in your heart, I am the one. I am going to marry you. The Hierophant, I'm going to marry you. So be prepared. Be prepared. What does your ex want to say to you now that they're back with their person? Okay. I've been in a relationship that if I couldn't have all that person, I didn't want any of them. Why couldn't you just settle for the less that I was giving you? You asked for way too much, and that ain't me. You asked for way too much, and that is not me. Telling you, he or she is telling you, you asked for too much. I wasn't ready. I was just comfortable, just kicking it, just chilling with you, because this person knew in the back of their mind that they were going to go back to that ex, because that's where their heart is. That's why their home is. That's why their children are. Our child is. You wanted too much from this person, and they weren't ready to give you what you needed completely, but you got somebody coming in who does. That's too many, but we're going to take off what's on top here. Can't you just accept this thing between us as being a simple connection? Why do you have to start adding titles? I don't want to be in a serious connection with you. I just want sex and nothing more. Nothing more. He or she never intended for it to be anything other than just a roll in the hay. They didn't intend for it to be anything other than that. And they probably told you this. Because like I said, in the back of their mind, they wanted to be with that person who had their child. Or if they didn't have children, they just felt that that's the person who they were in love with. And they couldn't let that person go. We have the Emperor here. Okay, that's your person. And we have the Five of Cups, and we have stability. This person missed the stability of their home, the connection, the life that they had with that other person. So that's why they went back to the love that was always there in that Two of Cups energy. What about you? You got happy days coming for you. Okay, some of you may meet this person online, or this person may, like somebody may meet this person online, then all of a sudden see them in public, if that makes sense. But this person has definitely got their eye on you through the ethers. They're probably doing tarot readings or listening to tarot readings as well. Some of you too, if you're watching this person, watching what they're doing, that ex, you gotta let them go. Okay, don't watch them online. Don't go see what they're posting on their accounts, what pictures they're posting. That's it. That's over with. You might as well just wash your hands with it and count that as a loss and move on and be prepared to meet this new person that's coming into your life. Because this person still is not going to be faithful to the person they're with now. they're still not going to be faithful because they don't know how to be faithful. They're going to go into this relationship that they were in having arguing, conflict, all because of these other people that they can't seem to let go of. So you don't want to get caught in the crossfire of this negativity that they're taking back into their relationship. Probably the same kind of reason why they broke up with that person in the first place. You know, because they can't stay faithful. It's just that simple. They can't stay faithful. Give me a final message for the collective, please. Final message for the collective, please, Spirit. What is their message? Wow. So yeah, you got to come out of feeling like you're left in the cold and move on with your life. Okay. This person wants you to know you wanted the fairy tale. I was very clear that I wasn't ready for what you wanted. You could not understand. I gave you all that I could give at the time. I cared for you, but I never loved you, and I still don't. And this is why you're feeling like you're left out in the cold. But you got to get beyond that. You got to move on with your life. You got to move on. You're hurting. Yeah, I get it. I understand. But be open. There's something that you need to pay attention to that's in your home. Okay, maybe something with your bills or something. I'm being led to tell you if you're needing help with a bill or something, you can go online and get help from maybe government finances or some kind of community agency, community action agency in your area where you live. They can help you pay on your rent, get some bills and things caught up, but you have to go online. And you're going to tie in, a mail is going to help you with this through phone calls, online messages, or whatever. You're going to find somebody who's going to help you pay a bill or something that you're worried about, something financial, okay? Like somebody who's going to contribute to helping you, okay? But it's time for you to move on and let that go. And don't hold on to it. Okay, don't hold on to it, because this person is saying, can't you just accept this thing between us as being just a simple connection? Once again, why do you have to start adding titles? I don't want to be in a serious connection with you. I just want sex and nothing more. Stop holding on to that, because you're still holding on to that comment that they made to you. And you're still holding on to the relationship in general, pretty much because of what they took you through. And you realize that this was an unfair situation, and you realize that this person hurt you. But don't fret, because this person is still not going to be in that relationship that they left you for. They're still going to be fucking around and cheating and going out there and doing things that they shouldn't be doing, because that's the player, that's the mentality, that's who that person is. They're never going to be able to hold on to a serious connection, no matter how much they love that person they left you for. They love that person to death, but they're never going to be faithful to her or to him. So take it how it resonates. All right.